there's any communication trouble, we can communicate to you, sir. And so as leaders, we can ensure that each one is participating though, but individual branding will get tough, sir. So we can make sure we are branding ourselves in a team activity where each one is able to portray their talents in that. So some are good at anchoring and some are good at like making slideshows as well. Even PPT presentation is a talent, sir. So if each one is good at that, we can portray as a team though, and we'll make sure that each one gets an equal opportunity as well. So if we can put that every week, like team one would do on a particular day and team two would be doing that, it would be great, sir. So that's my suggestion.
Next one. Kindly hold on, friends. So please listen. I am already told that please listen our interaction. We are not just discussing. We are learning marketing. Later I will come to the marketing concepts. Whatever you are speaking is marketing. I will try to link with that. So please just don't take that they are discussing something. Yes, next leader. Next team. Do they have to call the team? Yes, Tejus.
Sir, in our group, actually, if you see, nobody has that. Not many of them would want to turn up to sing or dance. Or they have other talents to showcase. So that I don't know how we would do it in class. So the strategy, what Andrew told, I would agree to that point, as well as even Raksha. All these people have told quite a valid points.
Fine. Then.
So some people can like, at least, if you really want to see some other.
So please, again, I am saying we are not discussing. The main thing is marketing. You have to market to our prospective audience is 110. We are a market. MBA first year is a market. We have a 110 audience. We have a product, our company name, whatever it may be, the team number one is a company name. The company is having one CEO. Under this, there are 10 products. Okay. How these 10 products can be marketed to the 110 audience? Actually, we are learning. Again, I am saying, it is not assignment, it is not assessment. Please understand. Even you are doing or not doing, don't worry. It's just for interaction I am encouraging. Don't feel that if you are not performing, if you are not doing group activity, mark will be. Already I clearly explained. These are all not for assessment. Actually, this is one of the way to teach marketing. So please understand, you are a marketing people. You have 10 people. All the products are unique. All the products, all the 10 teams are 10 different companies. Even the same company, there are 10 different products. 10 different products differs. Their talent differs. Their prospect differs. Their quality differs. But as a marketing manager, you have to ensure two things. We will call it as a value and volume. Or otherwise, quantitative or qualitative. In marketing, if somebody speaks me, we will say about a target. So why we are discussing is, this is about customer value, like that. So I am just linking the concept. So all the company manager looks for first profit. How the profit will come? When the sales is happening. Can we say if the sales is more, can we say whether we are performing good, we will get a profit? Yes, teams, please respond. Then we will come back to you, Lakshman. The objective of the company is profit. Okay. If it so means, we say we have to increase the sales. Yes, obviously. So my question is, by just increasing the sales, can the company get the profit? Okay. Can we focus on sales to get the profit? Yes or no? Yes means why? No means why?
It's a contributing factor. So it will increase profit.
Directly related to profit. Correct, Andrews?
It is indirectly related to profit.
Profit increases. Correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Any other opposite point? I like the people who always speak opposite because they are creative. I will support. Any point you will say, I will support. Kindly support me, da.
Sir, yes, sir. Like I would say it's both. Like sales is important for profit as well, but even not only sales, even the manufacturing also can be sir. So even if you're manufacturing a very bad quality product and you try to increase sales, it doesn't contribute.
Sales, profit. Two words. There are a lot of words in marketing. Whether the sales quantitative increase in sales, will it leads to profit? Surely will leads to profit or not? So just to link with our team, whether daily we are putting post, one team daily they are putting temp, that is called as quantitative. The team which is positioning quantitatively, can we say they are branding their team? Their brand image is increasing? Maybe yes or no. Some other team they are putting only one video per month. Whether they are able to brand the video. So number of contribution will leads to our objective, or the quality of the content will leads to objective. That is called as value of the customer. What the customer is looking for, whether he is looking for satisfaction, or whether he is looking for quality, or whether he is looking for a service. The same way, whether the increase in sales will surely will lead to profit. And friends, any of the other members, if you are interested to join, please come, please switch on the video, because for just for understanding, having the 10 people. Minno?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Here, you people are very nice person. You want me to call your name, no? Only if you call, I will come. Please call me, sir. Yes, good. Tell me, Minno, your opinion.
So everybody has got talents.
Sales profit. Question is different.
We want to showcase that, but the thing is, if like when we took the list of the talents, like for basketball, football, and how do we showcase?
We know. The question is whether the sales will lead to profit.
Sir, I didn't hear you. I do have some network issue.
Please nominate another one good student who is having network connection. You should remember all the 9 names. You should remember who is having very good network. You should remember who can answer the question. Then only you can call us a very good manager. Pooja?
Second.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, sales will lead to profit, sir. It all depends on the quality of the product and the services we provide.
So you are saying sales will surely lead to profit.
Yes, sir.
Any difference of opinion? Anybody want to?
But sir, it can vary from brand to brand also. Like for company, if you take a Rolls-Royce,
Okay.
they only create like certain number of cars. So they don't focus on selling, like they don't focus on selling 20,000, 30,000 products. They only focus on selling those 10 cars to the most unique buyers. So even the, like over there, even quality, like that over there, quality is their priority, not just sales.
So you want to focus on the quality, even you are not having any sales, you will focus on the quality.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Definitely. Because quality is a factor that will add on to the sales. If the quality isn't there, there won't be sales. There'll be less customers.
Yes.
So I will ask one question.
The brand value might go down if there is no quality.
What is meant by quality? You all speaking?
Quality is the value that we get from the product.
Yes?
The value that we receive from the product.
What is
the benefits that we get from the product.
meant by value? Last week we discussed no need,
The benefits.
utility, benefit.
The benefits.
Yes?
The benefits we get
Example.
from, for the
Come up with
amount that.
So
Sorry,
it's a
sir.
standard or character possessed by the product.
Standard. Please come up with the example.
Example.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, Robin, this side from Team Creed.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So, you mentioned about quality.
Try to
So
team
why do we?
team names.
Yeah, with the example. Yes, with the example. Yes, sir. That's what. I'm from Team Creed.
You are not team 3. You had a name.
Team 1, Team Creed.
Sir, I will call you by registered number, sir.
Team Creed.
What is your name of the team?
Sir, he is from the team.
I'm Team Creed. Creed. I didn't mention
Creed,
Creed,
not
sir.
Creed.
Creed.
Sorry.
Yes, sir. So you mentioned about quality. Why do we prefer choosing a very basic product like milk? So we choose Milma. Why do we choose Milma? because that has quality in it. We can go for exceptions, we can go for options, other options, but then the quality that is being provided by Milma as a product, this is an example that I'm talking about. Why do we choose Milma over, say, there is Dairy New, there is Dairy Day, all these companies? Why do we choose Milma over it? Because quality is being assured. Maybe price might differ, but quality is being assured. So
What
I
is
think
quality?
quality matters a lot.
Robin, what is quality? Quality is a
Simple. Yes, sir. In simple terms, it is nothing but the value that the customers pay. They should get returns for it as well.
What is value?
That is quality.
What is value?
So,
According to your
value in
you
the
said
sense.
example, no. For that, explain what is quality, what is value.
The value is
Yes, sir.
how
I can.
worthy the product is.
Exactly, sir. So in other terms, if I tell you're paying 20 rupees, if you get worth 20, then that is called value. And if you,
But
if
20
you buy
what?
a product worth 20, sorry, sir.
20 you are paying.
Yeah.
What you are getting out of it? In your example.
Sir, the satisfaction.
What?
Sir, okay, I'll take the example that I took. For example, milk. Sir, if the the product that is milk, which I purchased, if it is completely, harmless to me. I mean, if it is completely, what do we say? The maximum amount that is being used in that milk is pure milk rather than water and all those chemicals being added, then that adds up to the purity of the milk. So that is quality over there in that product. Similarly, it adds up to every product as well. The amount of actual content being added into it, that is what adds up to value.
Okay. So you are saying that if the quality is high, we can increase the sales, right? Sales quantity. I'm saying about sales quantity.
Sir, 100%. 100%.
Okay. So for example, you can take 2 cars. So can you say one example for lower segment car in terms of price and higher end car? Can you say example?
Sure, sir. Tata Nano and one in the higher sector, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Tata Nano and the higher sector, I would go for Audi.
Audi. What is the price?
Sir, 24 lakhs would come up for an Audi car, which is a base model. And for a Tata Nano, it would turn around to be 2 lakhs, 2 to 3 lakhs.
Which is more profitable?
So it depends on the person who actually consumes the product.
Buyer.
For example, if it's my mentality, I would go for a Tata Nano because right now, based on standards that I have,
it is a seller perspective. Value, satisfaction, customer perspective. I'm speaking about profit.
Sir, not necessarily, sir. Because profit aspect, it can be from my side as well. Because the amount that I pay to the company.
Please understand. If it is your side means value. If it is your side means satisfaction. Profit is a numerical term.
Sure, sir. Okay, fine. Sure, sir. Sure. Yes. So profit basis, I would say both companies would be, equally profitable because they will have a target customer base. Because Tata Nano wouldn't be focusing on the high and rich class society, but they would be focusing on the normal class, the middle class. Whereas the Audi would be focusing on rather the rich society, and then both of them have a segmentation. So based on that terms, I think both are profiting out of it.
Which is more profitable? So for example, you are running a distribution, okay? Is it audible? Friends, is it audible? Hello?
Hello?
Is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So for example, you are running a dealership. The 2 marketing persons are approaching you, okay? One is Tata Nano, another one is BMW, for example. You are looking for profit. Which car you will adopt for the business?
Sir, you yourself told, sir, that from the customer side, I wouldn't be looking for profit. I would be looking for satisfaction. So if it is from the customer side, if you took my example, right?
A dealer, not a consumer. I'm speaking about a dealer. Dealer is also a person who looks for a profit.
Okay, so you're telling a middleman sort.
Yes, middleman, exactly.
Sir, again, so it would depend on what the dealer's customers are. I mean, if the dealer has a more of customers who prefer Tata Nano, then he would prefer Tata Nano for sure, no matter how worthy and how suitable a choice the BMW is. He would go for Tata Nano.
Okay.
But on the other hand, if he has a market base which has more of Audi or BMW buyers,
Robin, from which
I think he would go for the BMW.
Robin, you are from which location?
Sir, can you repeat the question?
Which location? Sir, I'm actually a Keralite, but then I did my undergraduation at KGC.
I'm asking your location. That is means for speaking about.
Okay, sir, I'm from Kottayam.
Okay.
A place in Kerala.
According to you, it's just an assumption. If I say Tata Nano, how many units of Tata Nano you can sell per month? If it is a BMW or Benz, how many cars you can sell per month?
So is it about my locality in particular?
Your locality, your understanding.
Okay, so if I say 4 units of BMW could be sold, and my locality in particular, and 10 units of Tata Nano.
So which is profitable?
So again, selling one unit of BMW is like 25 lakhs, and selling 1 unit of Tata Nano is just 3 lakhs.
Okay.
So, and the production cost, the manufacturing cost, everything when compared to both these is differentiated. That is why they kept it on different pricing as well. So I think both are making equal profits.
Sir, you have
in
to
their own terms.
You have to choose anyone.
So if the profit, yes sir, we can't actually assess. So it's basically like comparing so milk and bread, because both are 2 different category products. So how will we be?
Car under one category.
Sir,
yes, Andrews.
Yes sir, it comes under.
The thing is, sir, to support Robin, sir, we can say that 2 will varies because Tata Nano costs 2 lakhs, while you're getting an Audi, you're getting 20 lakhs and above. So the break-even point for each company varies.
Exactly.
So the profit also only supports, only depends on that, sir. So even if, for Tata, if they want to sell 22 products and get 22 lakh on that, while Audi just needs to sell few products to reach their point of, where they want to achieve profit. So it depends on each company. So if you're comparing Mercedes-Benz and Audi, then we can say that, okay, maybe Mercedes is more profitable than Audi. We can say like Ford and Toyota, like that, sir. So, but if we compare a high-end car to a low-end car, sir, you can't select because the customers define profit in that area.
Okay, so I will come back.
Something with
okay, fantastic. So what I'm expecting, you are coming to some extent. I'm coming with a normal example. For example, Cadbury's chocolate. Okay, Cadbury's chocolate, there is only 10 rupees chocolate is there. The same thing, there is a local chocolate, maybe a copied chocolate. It is also MRP is 10. When we speak about profit, Cadbury's chocolate, their profit is 50 paise. I am saying assumption. Actually, it will be 2 rupees. I'm saying just a 50 paise they are getting out of Cadbury's chocolate. Another thing, there is a normal chocolate, local chocolate, they are getting around 5 rupees per chocolate. MRP is 10 rupee. One is well-branded, well-known product, 9 rupee 50 paise they are getting, then only getting 50 paise profit. Another product, this is also chocolate, 10 rupees MRP, they can get for 5 rupees. That is a 50% profit they can get. As a marketer, which is easy to sell, which you will prefer?
Dairy milk.
As a marketer, I am
Cadbury's chocolate, sir.
Yes, sir, Dairy milk.
So there's the customer value associated. There's a customer value associated with the brand Dairy Milk. So it would be more easier to market that product. Because
Raksha is explaining, I am saying that both the brands is not properly branded in that, for example, that area. It is a rural area. Even that person don't know about the difference between Cadbury's and this. Then which one you want to go?
Ordinary chocolate, sir.
Ordinary chocolate.
Obviously, yeah.
Yes, because it is profitable, right? So after 1 month, you came to know that the customers little bit learned about you both the products. The same retail outlet, you are purchasing 2 chocolates. Dairy Milk, daily 10 chocolates are selling. Dairy Milk, daily 10 chocolates are selling. When we come to unbranded thing, daily only 1 chocolate is selling. Next month, executives from the both companies are coming. how you will prefer to order for the two products. Please think about a profit. Please think about a unit. The expected sales per day is 10 pieces.
So I'll keep it to, I'll do a segmentation basically. I will take 5 units of the ordinary chocolate and say 20 units of the Cadbury chocolate.
Okay.
I wouldn't completely neglect the ordinary chocolate because there can be a possibility that still there would be people preferring that. But then I would go with a higher preference with Cadbury chocolate.
So
that would be my.
Please stick on with the number. Others also please make a mind. 20 chocolates, right? You are buying 20 chocolates, right? Cadbury.
20 units, yes, sir.
20 units, how much you can get? 20 into 50 paise, how much unit you can get? We are speaking about profit, please remember.
10 rupees.
Out
10
of
rupees.
Cadbury's, how much?
2 rupees.
50 paise, right?
50 paise, yes.
10 rupees.
10
20 units. Yeah.
Fantastic.
So
how much money you
10
invested?
rupees will be getting.
How much money you invested?
So 20 into 10, 200 rupees.
So out of 200 rupees investment, how much you are getting?
Yeah, I got 10 rupees profit.
Okay. Just a minute.
So you're on mute.
Yes. Sorry, please. So next product. What is the maximum sales you told?
Yes, sir. I just bought 5 units.
5 units?
It will cost me 50 rupees.
Yes.
And I'll get a profit of 2.5 rupees.
Sir, the second product, the profit.
Not 2.5, I'm sorry. I'll get a profit of 5 rupees. So 25 rupees. I'll get a profit of 25 rupees.
Okay.
But sir, over here, yes, sir, before I complete that, sir, over here there is a problem. You told that last month there was just one product that got sold of the ordinary chocolate. So I will always have to keep a contention that this month as well, as a contingency plan, there might be a situation where only one product can be sold. So that is the reason why I'm not going for a high number of purchase. Okay. Though my profit would be very high if I purchase in bulk, and if people buy that from me, yes, my profit scale is going to go up. But if like the previous month, if from the previous trend, if it continues, then I'm going to be at loss. So I would prefer something that can guarantee me profit rather than going with something that can give me high profits with lesser chance of, sustaining. That's it.
Okay. So here, so other friends, are you able to understand the difference between sales and the profit? So when we sales mean, it speaks about number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So as he said, even there is a less number of units or less number of profit, I can go for a more number of sales. So he is actually looking for brand preference, consistency for over a longer period of years. The second product, even it is having a double or even it is having a 50% more or double the profit, sales is also happening, but we have to be very careful. So which product we have to choose, the quality or a quantity, it's again based on the survival, based on the competition, it is also there. The same way, marketing just like that we cannot decide. Even we are speaking about the value, customer satisfaction, quality, we cannot stick on to only one word. Okay, so for example, somebody can comment about what is going to be market share. Let me go with the team rather than focusing with one person. So team leaders can take rest for a few minutes. We'll go with yes.
That's 3:15. Almost.
Oh, it's time.
Yes, sir.
Can we stop here?